So this is my version of human eye detail drawings. Now I'm drawing again to show you how to draw the vein in the eye. Hi guys, welcome back to my drawing workshop channels. In this video I like to share how to draw the details of human eyes. I like to start up with drawing a round shape of the coral iris, then using my finger index to measure the end of each side of the eyes. Where the tear duct is, which is locating next to the nose, is slightly lower where the eyelid met, and on the other side, where locating next to the ears, is slightly higher. This is based on the observation. Now then, I'm going to draw create a center point, then drawing the round shape of the lenses. Then adding more detail, a bit more line on the lacrimal mitt. Next one, I'm going to add the slightly like a square shape. This is going to be to give emphasis on the glossiness of the eyes. As in the real life, where reflecting the light. So using that center point locating in the lens with line going out. Then of course before that more adding the lines of the eyelid. I find it's easier to draw with starting with the line drawing first. This is the line of the lacrimal point. Again, adding more of to make it a clear round of the iris. I put that straight line, diagonal, horizontal from the center, because that lens is going to be dark anyway, so it won't bother me. So this line as a guideline to give more detail on the iris. There you go. Now that detail of the iris is already there, and after the line I add more shading underneath the eyelid and more detail on that iris. How this iris actually the aperture to the lenses. I open and expose and close depending on, like a shutter, like a camera shutter, depending on how much the light is. The reason why I add more that thickner line is to bring to see clear the detail of that iris, dark, light, exposed, and this is more of a between lenses. The name is pupil, between iris and the lens in the eyes. Looking into the iris detail is actually miraculous. It looks amazing looking closer into detail of the human eyes. Look is more detail on that. Now I using my brush to smooth up the sclera, the eyeball itself, the white eye with that surround the iris and the lenses. Every time I brush it, I add more detail, more layer again, more thicker pencil again on the iris. Now I'm putting lines on the outer skin of the eyes. That with that line repeatedly, that will give the sense of detail of the skin. With pencil, I like to repeat the line over and over because instead of pressing it too hard, rather repeating again, overlay again and again, because if I press it too hard, it could damage the paper, and should there is a mistake, it's quite hard to erase them because the pressure that on the white paper. So rather repeat the same line on top of each other to bring thicker, darker line on top. So this eye is getting there now, the detail. So again, this is after I did a few minutes, how it looks like on the eyelid, on the outside of the eyeball. It does look like it's really looking at me now. So it's not bad for the first timer. By doing this on merely pencil, using imperfect and continuous line, it gave directly the sense of texture on the skin. So it actually works. Using less eraser to create texture, but rather using lines. At the moment, I do this kind of like small detail of spear shape, just to give this sense of texture on the human skins, underneath the eyes. Now I'm gonna take a darkening a bit of more of that lens in the center of the eyes and outer line of that iris, lacrima mint, which is next to the tear duct. Again, put more a little detail on that side. Now I'm using my eraser to roughen a bit of that side of the eyes. Basically adding more detail onto the sclera now to give it more realistic by using my eraser, because in reality the sclera doesn't look smooth. It has this kind of dark and light when looking closer. So I just fast forward to with the eyelid. I didn't really want to show you much of that because it's really taking time and nothing much important about that really. But what I really want to share here is when you look at the sclera, the white side of the eyeball, I using my small pointy part of my eraser to just poke it on top of the surface of the eye. That will give a sense of a realistic of how it actually looked in reality. You get a light dark on the surface, but from distance it looks really just white. But of course, with using my sharp pointy pencil, I did draw a bit of a more kind of organic not straight line vein on the sclera pointing toward the center of the eye. That will give a more realistic detail on the eyeball. As you can see now, thing is, some people do have a smooth, simple eyebrow, but some people don't. It is actually too much of eyelashes, really. Yeah, so there it is. Again, I'm using the another A4 white paper to cover, to protect my hand from spreading the graphite. Again, I'm back to the iris. Put more layer of the pencil. So now is to make it more realistic, I put the reflection of the eyelashes in that part of the back into the eye. Like a mirror. Mirroring the eyelashes to make it more realistic. And of course, I finishing it up with the more lines underneath that. Using a bit with my eraser to give a bit of a texture on the eyelid, where light on the dark side it shined much lighter. Just to finish it, to give more contrast. It's all about contrast, light and dark. What I'm doing now is to give a sense of a tear coming out in the eyes, because human eyes always has the moist in there, never dry. That is the reality. This always look like there are water inside. So I'll try to share here also how to draw a bit of, not perfect, but this is how it should look. The tear in the eye. So yeah, this is my detailed drawing of the human eye, and using pencil to draw this realistic human eye, or hyper realistic if you like, using only pencil and eraser and a bit of a pen brush, clean pen brush. And I hope you like it, and I hope it's worthwhile to share. And if you like it and you want to see more of my video, don't forget to subscribe and to see more of my upcoming videos. So this is my version of human eye detail drawings. Now I'm drawing again to show you how to draw the vein in the eye, like that. Very simple. Nothing much. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again next video. Click subscribe button. Thank you very much.